What's good, everybody? It's John. I'll come back at you on a video. So this video is going to be about paying the price, and I'm here to explain to you guys why you must pay the price in order to win. Now, when I'm saying paying the price, I'm referring to the price that is paid is basically dedication, discipline, consistency, and persistence. It's about doing that same thing over and over and over until you get better, until you improve, until you learn from your mistakes, until you gather experience to then ultimately be the best. Because in today's world, in society, the superstars are the ones that get paid the big bucks. The superstars are the ones that society glorifies. These are the people that end up truly winning in life. And the superstars are the ones that pay the price. Superstars are the ones that operated with supreme focus and dedication and discipline towards their craft in order to be the best. And once you are the best at anything, you effectively become irreplaceable, right? Because you can't just walk down the street and find another version of you, right? So that is what makes you valuable. And if you are someone that is valuable, then guess what? You can charge the prices that you want to charge, right? Opportunities will appear at your doorstep because you are someone that is effectively valuable. You are someone that stands out. You are someone that's different. And in order to get there, in order to win, right, you need to pay that price. Now, I came across a quote that said, if you think the price of winning is too high, then just wait until you receive the bill of regret, because the bill of regret is generational. Now, what that means is the bill of regret. Well, if someone decides that the price is too high, then, like, as far as winning, then that means that that person isn't going to try. That person isn't going to lift a finger. That person isn't going to put their best foot forward because they believe that they're not going to win, that they believe that they're just not capable. And if that person has big goals, big dreams and aspirations, and they decide to let it whittle away because they don't think that it was destined for them, then they'll end up living their life with regret. They'll be just looking back and telling themselves, man, I wish I had done this. I wish I had done that. Even though they knew and were probably aware that they were here for just one lifetime, right? So if you're here for one lifetime, as far as we know, right, wouldn't it make sense to have it be as enjoyable or as adventurous as possible? Like, wouldn't it make sense to have this be the most enjoyable experience that we can make it, right? Wouldn't it make sense for us to be our number one supporter and want the best for us, right? And yet people will turn their backs on their goals and their dreams and aspirations. And then when they're much older, when they feel as though they can't chase their goals or their dream anymore, then that's when they face regret. That's when they face the dread of feeling as though they've wasted their life and they've wasted their potential. And the reason why it says the bill of regret is generational is because oftentimes it doesn't just affect you, right? If someone is experiencing a lot of regret, then chances are they're feeling down, right? They're feeling depressed. And they probably have children, right? If they're much older, right? Let's just say they're senior citizens at this point, they probably have children. They probably have other family members. They probably, right? And so it could have been that that person wasted their time, wasted their potential, wasted their life, and decided to bring in a new generation of, for them to have children or whatever, right? And when they have their children, the life that they could have created, they chose not to because they felt that it wasn't possible or that they weren't good enough or capable. And so because of that, it affected the next generation and potentially the next generation after, right? Like, it ends up being a trickle down effect. This is what this all means, right? If you want to win, you have to pay the price, right? You must pay the price in order for you to win. And that oftentimes is doing what most people don't want to do. And that is being dedicated and disciplined and doing the same thing over and over and over, right? Most people are conditioned to operate with instant gratification, where the best example I could give is, let's just say, the goal is to go into fitness and get your dream body, right? these people who expect instant gratification, these are the people that work out one time and then go home and take their shirt off and look at their body and expect to see the six packs, right? And then if they don't see the six pack or their perfect body after the first day, these are the people that give up and say that it doesn't work. Not understanding or accepting that it will take time, that as long as you are consistent and persistent at it, it will happen. There's no if, there's no maybe, there's no possibly that it will happen. It will happen. Because as long as you keep at something, you're never going to fail because you're always still on your journey. Right? And if you're always still on your journey, if you're always making progress, then you will eventually arrive at your destination. It must happen. It's no different than traveling cross country, where you're traveling from one area of the state to the next, or traveling from one end of the country or another. It doesn't matter what vehicle you use as a form of transportation. It's as long as you're heading in the direction towards your destination, you are going to get there, right? That's logic. But yet most people abandon logic when they don't see the results of something that they want right away. You watching this video right now can see me paying the price because I'm uploading videos every single day, Monday through Friday. And even on days where I'm not at my best, I still do my best to put aside how I feel and still record videos because I still want to provide you with value. I still want to leave my mark here on this platform, assisting other people and providing value to the world. You probably hear it in my voice right now that my voice, even though I'm on the tail end finally of fully recovering from my cold, right? I'm still dealing with congestion, but I'm still here recording videos for you guys because this is me paying the price. This is me accepting that what I want, even if that may be in the future of it all happening, right? That's still me showing up as that winner. That's still me showing up as the person, as the best version of myself, as someone that's already paid the price. That's me showing up and doing that each and every day and putting aside how I'm feeling and following the plan to make sure that I still continue making progress towards that, right? You're seeing it right here, right? And so I want you to be operating in that same manner. I want you to work towards your goals, your dreams, aspirations, to begin creating the life that you want. Even if other people can't see your vision, that's okay, right? You deserve to do what makes you happy. You deserve to create the life that you want, right? Stop being someone who goes on social media and sees everyone else living their best life, everyone else, creating their dream occupation and career path, right? You need to be the one to also carve out the career path that you want for yourself, a career path that's meaningful to you, that allows you to do meaningful work for other people all around the world, right? That is going to require you to pay the price. To be the best at anything is going to require you to pay the price, right? Because it means you have to keep doing reps. And as you keep doing reps, you'll gain experience. And then eventually things will go from you having to think about it to then you doing it automatically, right? If I tell you to do something, for the first time, something you've never done before, say you never played the piano and I ask you to play the piano, you are going to have to actively think about what keys to press when you're playing it because you're new to it, you've never done it. But if you play the piano your whole life, you're not thinking while you're playing the piano because your fingers are moving by itself because you've done it your whole life, right? To be great at anything, to be exceptional at anything, you need to pay the price so that you can get to the point where everything that you do, everything that, you touch is basically to the point where it's automatic, right? Because you are effectively an expert. This is how you become valuable in society and valuable to the eyes of other people. This is how you become an expert in your field, by doing something over and over and over and taking time to focus on that one thing in order to be the best at it. For some people, they feel that the price to win, that the price is just too high, but they don't know that the price of regret is going to be much higher. Because if you're working right now, you're committing towards something that's meaningful and that's important to you, and so the work is going to be worthwhile to you, right? Because you're pushing towards a dream that's important to you, something that matters, something that'll make your life fulfilling. Most people will go their whole life mindlessly doing what they're told without any direction in life, without any sort of purpose or anything, and then they can let the months, the years go by until they look back, and then when they don't have the opportunity to build towards their dream anymore, they're just going to be thinking about their life as a what if. What if I had done this? What if I focused on that? What if, right? You don't want to live your life with all these what ifs, right? That's not going to help with your peace of mind, with your sanity, with your happiness, right? You don't want to live with regret. And oftentimes, right, those decisions, those what ifs of the person you could have become, the person you could have developed into, all the, right? Like, that doesn't only just affect you, it affects everyone else, right? Obviously, for everyone, when we're born, right, we, as far as I'm concerned, we can't control the situation that we're born into, right? The family that we're born into, the financial situation that we're born into, right? We can't control those things, right? And of course, the people that came before us, like our parents, for example, the decisions that they've made or the decisions that they haven't made, right, all played a factor into the children, like our lives, right? Children. And the same idea, if there's adults watching the video, right, the decisions that you make in your life will affect your children's, your next generation's life, right? Is the same idea here. Every generation, every family tree, every group of people deserves to have, well, ideally everyone to be a winner, right? Because everyone is, but not everyone accepts that they're a winner, right? So every family tree, every generation deserves to have someone be the winner. And you watching this video, you deserve to be that winner. And I'm here to tell you, if you truly want to be that winner and win in society in all areas, right, it requires you to pay the price, right? Requires you to really go after it, to show up each and every day, to go make it happen. It requires you to also maintain a positive attitude and have the right attitude, because even if something may not appear to go in your favor, having the right attitude is what's going to propel you forward, right? And I'll give you an example. You posting videos, if you're trying to build, your channel, you got to post videos often. Post, because that's effectively you. If we equate this to baseball, that's you stepping up to the plate to swing the baseball, right? If the goal is for you to hit a home run, it's a lot easier for you to hit a home run if you step up to bat 100 times rather than just going one time, right? Because you are effectively giving yourself many, many, many chances, right? Of course, not every single one of your videos, your small channel growing, of course, not every single one of your videos are ever going to go viral. Maybe there might only ever be a handful of videos in your channel that goes viral. Well, guess what? You need to believe and operate as if, like, if you post a video and that doesn't do as well as you like, right? Then just tell yourself, the next one is going to hit. The next one's going to hit. The next one's going to hit, right? And that's what's going to keep you going. Or rather than looking at the results, you say, what, my goal is simply to just post a video each and every day. That is going to be my measure of success, because it's out of your control who watches it. It's out of your control who shares it. It's out of your control who comments on the video, right? But the one thing you can't control is you posting the video. So you can have that be your measuring stick of success, right? This is what it all means, right? Winning, being a winner, you have to pay a price. And ultimately, most people have not paid the price, and most people are not willing, right? It's only a select few individuals who decide to pay the price, and these are the people who actually try in society. These are the people who actually go after, who actually do different things, who get out of their comfort zone to make things happen. These are people who try to solve the problems of other people or solve the problems of the world. These are people who strive to deliver tremendous value to help improve the quality of life for other people. These are people who decide that they're going to be the best at something because they themselves are passionate for that, because they want to make a difference. The people who pay the price are the people who also have the right attitude, who show up each and every day with a smile on their face. And if something may appear to go wrong, right, they have short-term memory and say, you know what, the next one's going to hit. Or I'm just going to keep going, right? Or I'm just going to focus on what I can control, and these are the things that I want to do, and I'm going to get it done. That is how you pay the price. Because remember, once again, if you think the price of winning is too high, just wait until you see the bill of regret. And that bill is generational, because it doesn't just affect you. It'll affect your next line. your next generation, and also the people around you, because you deserve to have it all. You're worthy of it all. You deserve to have it all, and you deserve to be wealthy and abundant in all areas. The reason why you deserve to be wealthy is because the whole world benefits from you being wealthy. And the reason for this is because when you are wealthy, you are going to share that with other people, because you are going to be someone that's abundant. And so you don't mind money flowing in and out, because money is energy, and that is the natural state of the world, right? You are going to be blessing other people because you are abundant, rather than not having anything and then feeling as though you don't have anything, right? Like, that's not a natural state to be in as a human, and not a natural state to operate in this world. So you winning, once again, if you were to win, right, you are a winner. But if you were to actually truly win and believe that you won, and like experience abundance in all areas of your life, then everyone around you will also win, because you will also bless everyone around you. And this is the case with everyone too, right? So everyone benefits with you winning. And if you decide not to be a winner because you believe the price is too high, then once again, that bill of regret is going to be even higher, because it won't just affect you, it'll affect everyone else around you. So of course you want to strive and win for yourself, but also think about everyone else around you. How much more opportunities you'll be able to provide for everyone around you, how much more opportunities and how much greater of a difference and an impact you can make in the world when you're winning, right? Everyone else can benefit from your success too. So if you want to win in life, you must pay the price. And the price oftentimes is dedication, discipline, consistency, and persistence, right? And you keeping at it. Persistence is another word for belief, right? Because if you didn't believe, you wouldn't persist. So you going at it over and over and over is showing that you believe it. And your belief is what's going to create the fact. It's not the fact that creates the belief, it's the other way around, right? If you believe you're going to succeed, then that means you're going to show up each and every day, and you're going to keep at it until it happens. So that is what I mean when I say the belief creates the fact. That's how it works. So you must believe that you're a winner. And once you believe that you're a winner, then you're going to do what winners do, which are the tough things, which are the things that most people don't want to do, right? Because most people are conditioned to want instant gratification. They want results right away. And if they don't get that, they're going to give up, right? So if you're already not doing what most people are doing, then you're on the right track. Because then if you're doing what everyone else is doing, you're going to get the results that everyone else gets. And most people, unfortunately, struggle all throughout their life, right? So in order to win, remember, you must pay the price. And remember, if there's always going to be a price to pay with anything. Just a matter of what it is that you're willing to pay. Is it, do you want to actually win, or do you want to just live your life, the rest of your life, and just have regrets of coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? I don't think anyone wants to be in that position. So find what it is that you want to do, find what it is that you're passionate about, something that you're gifted in, and find a way to be able to be the best at it, so that you can share that gift with the world. Once you're able to do that, that's when you become someone that's valuable, because you are now exceptional at what you do. You are the best of the best. You are one of one, and now you're irreplaceable. And that is how you effectively win in society, by finding something to be the best at and helping other people improve the quality of their life and solve their problems. This is how it all works. So that wraps up the video. Enjoy the video. Do leave a like and subscribe, as we're on the road to many subscriber guys. So once again, it's Joel, and I'm out. I'll see you guys for the next video.